Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today we're going to talk about Euro 2021 football matches which started a few weeks ago. And there have been some very good close matches played between different countries. Initially 24 teams were participating. They were divided into 6 groups, A, B, C, D, E, F, of 4 teams each from across Europe. And as the matches progressed, 8 teams got eliminated, and the next round was called the round of 16, which was played, and some of the teams which initially everyone thought were much stronger got beaten by other upcoming nations, and they emerged after beating them and have gone on to the quarterfinals. Now in the quarterfinals stages, in the round of 16, some surprise losses were France, which was supposedly the strongest before the tournament, and they lost to Switzerland. Switzerland, the game was 3-1, few minutes from the finish time, regular 90 minutes plus extra time, when Pogba of France scored a magnificent goal from a far distance. But they made it 3-2, Switzerland. They made it 3-3. The game finished regular 90 minutes plus extra time, both teams equal, which meant there would be a 15 minutes extra half each, a total 30 minutes extra half with a 5 minutes interval when the second half started. Now at the end of extra time, total 30 minutes, they were still 3-3, which meant according to the rule that penalties would be taken, and in penalties all Swiss players scored, all 5 penalties were scored. But Mbappe, who was supposedly a very fine striker, had earlier missed 2 clear-cut chances during the main game, and I feel, in my opinion, he should not have been given the penalty, 5th penalty by the French manager coach. So when he took it, he was right before taking the penalty. I thought he was unsure, and this was saved by the Swiss goalkeeper, with the result that Switzerland unexpectedly beat France, the strongest team, and the most expected team to win the tournament. They've been eliminated and they go on to quarterfinals. And quarterfinal matches, Belgium is going to play Portugal, and the second match will be between Switzerland versus Spain. Spain is playing extremely well. Spain always had a depth of players, very talented players. They are playing extremely well. So these 2 teams, and the third quarterfinal will be England versus Ukraine, which beat Sweden last night 2-1. And the next match will be the last Czech Republic versus Denmark. These are the quarterfinals. Quarterfinals, let's see what happens now. But the teams which have shown great form, playing, the defenders are good, the midfielders are performing well, and their strikers are never missing a clear opportunity, which includes Italy, which includes England, which includes Switzerland, which also includes, of course, Ukraine. And lastly, I would say that the teams unexpectedly, we thought they are all there because they deserve to win. Is last? Which is the last one?
Spain, Italy, and
Italian players the Italian team is very strong right from the beginning. And when Italian teams is in form, like initially 1982 World Cup, and they were, I couldn't see very many matches then, because the live matches were not shown on Pakistan television then. Some matches were shown of the Italian league. I thought with 4 very high quality strikers, Tardelli, Altobelli, Rossi, and one more whose name I'm forgetting right now, that they would win the 1982 World Cup against teams like Brazil, Argentina, and Germany, West Germany, and they did win the 1982 World Cup. Similarly, some teams which are expected to be the best lose as the team progress, as they cannot perform as was expected of them. Some of the top strikers lose their form, and this is what happens. So let's see what happens later during the quarter-final stages, and we will also update the semi-finals and the final, the Euro 2021. That's all for today. Allah Hafiz.